Also, disclaimer, I've never done this before, so first time's a charm.
Hey, I'm Julia, and I'm videotaping.
What is up, you guys? My name is littlehooliagan, and today we are creating last-minute Thanksgiving treats. So I have 4 treats to show you guys. Acorn cookies, Pilgrim Hats, a turkey treat, and a pumpkin patch. So first things first, we are going to do the acorn one. So in my mystery bag right here, I coincidentally have all the ingredients that I need. So for the acorn treats, we will need Nutter Butter cookies, Hershey Kisses, chocolate frosting, and milk chocolate morsels. So now that we have our ingredients, we can let us start with the acorn. Let me think. I didn't really plan this. Okay, so let's start with the acorn part without the top shell. Let's open the bag of Hershey Kisses. It doesn't have to be almond Hershey Kisses. I just like almond and chocolate, so I just decided to get that. Let's first get a plate. So, yeah, no, I'm pretty cool. Okay, so unwrap your Hershey Kisses. You just need 1 Hershey Kiss for the first one. Open your box of Nutter Butter cookies. Whoa, these are bigger than I wanted them to be. Well, crap. See, Julia, this is why you plan things. So change of plans. I did not get the Nutter Butter cookies I wanted initially. So we have to resort to these mini Oreos. The Nutter Butter cookies were supposed to be mini ones, so if you could find those, that would be 10 times better. But for now, we're just going to use these mini Oreos. So get one of the cookies, whichever you have, either the Oreo or the Nutter Butter. Get the Hershey, and then you will have it placed right on top. And so now that you know how to put the topper on, you will get your frosting and basically glue the Oreo or the Nutter Butter cookie onto the Hershey Kisses. Alright, so get that frosting. High quality right there. Shoot, fly, shoot. Just lather it right on top of that Hershey's Kiss. And then put that Oreo right on top. Right there. So now that you got your acorn together, all you need now is the milk chocolate morsels. And with that, you will be making that top part or the stem. Acorn down! So now you've got your cute little morsel right here. And you will use the frosting. Get a little bit of that. Put a little dot on top of that Oreo or the Nutter Butter cookie to make a little glue spot for the morsel. And you'll just place it right on top, just like that. And there you got your acorn. So now you can make a whole batch of these and serve it during Thanksgiving. So moving on to the next treat, we are going to make Pilgrim Hats. So let's get our bag back in here. What you will need are regular Oreo cookies, except what I think is best for this recipe is to use the thinner ones. Vanilla frosting, Reese's Cups, and candy corn. So let's get our plate back in here. The first thing you will need to do is take an Oreo and divide the 2 cookies. Nothing happened. And so now you have the cookie and the cream on top, and you need that cream because you will use it as glue later on. And so place that right on your plate. And the next thing you will need is your Reese's Cups right here. Open your Reese's Cups. And so you will be using this as the little top part of the hat. You press down. Don't press down too hard, or else the Reese's Cup is going to break because it's super fragile. And it will stay just like that. We will get candy corn. And all you really need from the candy corn is the yellow or the orange part. You can use both of them. I'm going to use them interchangeably. as the buckle on top of the hat. So get your little candy corn, get the yellow part of the candy corn, get your knife and just cut it off very carefully. And with that, you have your little buckle for your pilgrim hat. And now you're going to get a little bit of white frosting and put it behind your buckle so that you can use this frosting as glue onto your pilgrim hat. And with that, you have your cute pilgrim's hat. Alright, so now that we're done with our pilgrim hats and our acorn treats, let's move on to number 3. We will be making turkeys. So what you'll need are peanut butter sandwich cookies from Nutter Butter, regular Oreo cookies, not the thin ones, vanilla frosting, Reese's Cups, candy corn, the milk chocolate morsel, and jelly beans. So now that we got our ingredients, first thing we will do, grab the Oreos. Try to perfectly separate these. And we want to use the one that doesn't have cream on it. So now we will get our white frosting. Just make an oval shape on top of the cookie. I can't oval shape for my life. So this is how it should look. So now that we have our base, we will set that aside. And now we will make our turkey. So grab your Nutter Butter cookies. So to make the turkey's face, you will need your peanut butter sandwich, white frosting, your jelly beans, and the chocolate morsels. First step is to get your white frosting. Just make a horizontal oval on the very top of the peanut butter cookie, and then make a line going down from the middle of the oval that you just created. So it's basically a T shape. So after you have your T-shaped white frosting on your peanut butter cookie, you will get 2 morsels, and these will act as the eyes for the turkey. So just put it on each end of that horizontal oval you made earlier. You can start to see the formation of the eyes. And then you will get your jelly beans, and you need yellow and orange. And so now you will get your yellow jelly bean and put it right under but between those 2 eyes, and then you will put the orange jelly bean right under that beak. And so now you have your turkey face. So now that you have the face of your turkey, you can work on the feathers. So get the Oreo that you separated from the one that you just used to make the base. And you will need frosting, your candy corn, and Reese's Cups. And take it out of its container. You will use this Oreo with the cream on it as a little bit of glue to put the Reese's Cup right on there. So just carefully press down so that it sticks onto that Oreo cream. And then once you have done that, you can get your white frosting and just put it right on top of the circle right here. And then you will get your candy corn, and your candy corn will act as the feathers on the turkey. So get 3 candy corns and then just stick it right where you put that frosting. You can also stick it into the Reese's Cup. I think that would work best so that it would actually stay on the turkey. And so now you got your feathers for the turkey. And then you'll get your turkey, you have your base. The back of the turkey with the feathers on it will essentially be at the bottom of the turkey right here. And the feathers will act as a little support for the turkey to stay on the base. And what I suggest is actually getting some frosting onto the smaller circle part of the Reese's Cup right here. Act as glue and place it right on the bottom of that turkey. And voila, you have the turkey. And then, last step you need to do, just get 2 more jelly beans, 2 more orange jelly beans, and these 2 orange jelly beans will act as the feet for the turkey, so just place it right on the bottom in front of the turkey. You have your turkey cookie. So now we're coming coming to an end. I know, very sad. We are doing our very last treat. So we are making a pumpkin patch. And our ingredients will be our Oreos from before, sprinkles, some pumpkin shaped candy corn, small plastic cups, some straws, some paper, a pen, and a stapler. So let's move all the stuff aside. So since we'll be making a pumpkin patch, the first thing you'll need is some dirt. So we will be using Oreos as our dirt. Try to separate the cookies from the cream. Scrape it right off. Perfect. So now that you scraped off all your cream off of the Oreos, I did about 6 of the Oreos, so I have 6 pairs of cookies. Just get a Ziploc bag, and you'll use the Ziploc bag to be able to crush the cookies in there. So pop them right in there. Are you ready? They'll just look like this. You can put that aside. So next thing we're gonna do is get out our pieces of paper. And I fold it, and so you're basically making 16 squares just like that. Just rip it right down the middle. You want to keep 2 of the squares together like that, and then just rip it right there. And then you're going to get your straw, cut it so that you're trying to make a little sign. Try to eye how long you want your little sign to be stuck into your soil. So now that you got this thing, you can get your pen, or I got a Sharpie, but you can have a pen, pencil, whatever, any writing utensil, and write pumpkin patch for money sign $1. Just like that. Get your stapler and just staple at the edge where the flaps are open, and then I would also suggest, since the straw is pretty thin, you can staple on the straw at the very top so that the paper and the straws are connected, just like that, and then also at the very bottom, just like that. You can set that aside, and now it is time to assemble your pumpkin patch. So get one of your cups and then scoop some of the soil or Oreos and pour it right into the cup. And I would also suggest filling it up to the very brim. Get your sprinkles, and hopefully you have some green sprinkles, because those will act as the grass. So I'm going to pour out into my plate right here and try to isolate just the green sprinkles. So now that your little patch of little grass pieces are in place, you can get your little pumpkins, place them nicely like this, and then get your little sign, just stick it right behind it. And the very, 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 very last step, you will need to have some flowers. Drop a few of them into the little pumpkin patch. Ta-da! You have your pumpkin patch. So now you guys have 4 treats that you can make for Thanksgiving parties this year. If you do or you don't make these this year, I hope you enjoyed the video anyways. Have a great Thanksgiving, spend time with your family, and stay safe. And see you next video!